guys, Ash here, Watcher of Realms. Welcome to the video. Don't panic, don't worry. This is a sponsored video, but it's not going to be one of those lame-ass, boring sponsored videos, right? It's our monthly sponsored video of Watcher of Realms here. In today's video, I want to show you all the things going on inside Watcher of Realms. There's a new Samurai update. We're going to go ahead and watch the trailer. It's only a minute long, and then we're going to do some summoning. I'll kind of call out some of my favorite heroes and compare them to some raid heroes, especially in terms of like their overall power and overall strength in the game, and we'll have some fun. So what do you say? Let's jump into it here. We have an exclusive summoning on right now, but before we get to that limited edition or limited rate up summoning, let's take a look at this trailer here. Take a look at this samurai kind of, not faction, but this samurai whole, I guess, event update thing dropping right now in the game. Gonna pause for a quick moment here. You're seeing this in Raid 2, right, with the event dungeon, and then like the more comprehensive when they unleash a few new heroes or champions in the game. You see like a whole event shop, and Watcher of Realms really set the table with that. They've been doing it for a while now, so we get, you know, new heroes, new shops, exclusive rewards, everything kind of boiled into one sort of update, right? Which I really like. You guys know me from Raid. I've been really a big fan of the Odin kind of dungeon. Same kind of thing here with this update. All right, so there we go, guys. A fishing update. Any big fishermen out there? New legendary hero, Xerxes. We'll go ahead and take a look at all this stuff in a minute here. It's update day right now, so everything's going crazy. There's also a Leia and a Twin Fiend Lord exclusive summoning right now. I only have one ancient summon. I guess ancients would be the equivalent of like somewhere between a primal, I guess, right? A sacred and a void kind of territory. This game is more generous with the odds, though, in terms of legendaries and the hard to get ones. But these lords like Leia and Twin Fiend, very difficult to get. Very good though. So hey, if you want to get in right now and have a shot at those two, go for it. But today we're here for this. I want to get Kigiri. That is the exclusive or the guaranteed, I would say. And boy, what do you guys think of this art design? I have to hand it to him, honestly. I'm not just saying this because it's sponsored. I mean, you guys can see it right there. It's the only game that I really feel like rivals Raid in terms of graphics. Some may say it even surpasses it. I like how all of their main legendaries or whatever, they all have their own kind of cutscenes, right? We already watched this one, so I don't have to watch it again, but their own like animated like 30-second spot, which is really cool, right? So I'm gonna go after some Kigiri right now. You saw all the events, also like little things, just little things, right? Like the extra 7-day login, extra rewards that map onto the event itself as well. I really like that. I honestly think that Raid can kind of, you know, maybe learn a thing or two from some the new kid on the block, right, to some extent, right? I should mention too, I think I mention this every time that I do a sponsored video for Watcher of Realms, but heck, there is a lot of really good content creators in this ecosystem as well. So heck, I mean, if you get involved, there's tons of guides out there. War Guides, WOR guides. There's Ivy Lee, a former a Raid Shadow Legends creator. There's Fastidious. He's very good as well. There's a bunch of others. I almost feel guilty of naming anybody. Mortar Mike is really good out there. There's a lot more. Dan Heilman. I'm trying to forget, like I'm gonna forget like half the guys. I apologize, but what I'm trying to say here is you're in very good hands if you check out this game and you want like YouTube content, you want guide content. All right, so let me go ahead and pick out some of my faves here as we go through the video, right? Hopefully I get my hands on a legendary or two along the way, right? So like, I gotta be real. A sponsored video, but I gotta speak truth. I don't really like the rares in this game as much as I like the rares in Raid. You know, there's a few good ones. There's like skis and a bunch of these goblins that are pretty good. They're really good poisoners. Skank. Can I say that on YouTube? Skrank? Skrank. I don't know. There's a few. But hey, the good thing about this game is the epics are insanely good. But Hollow, guys, Hollow is a top 5 epic in the game, right? And in this game, epics are, unlike rares, they're overall better than Raid. What I'm trying to say is there's a few epics in this game that you can make a case, a very valid case, in most end game, mid game, whatever, players would all agree. There's some epics in Watcher that are just as good as some of the best legendaries, like straight up top 10 champions. And one of them is Hollow. The other one is Dolores. There's others too, but those two you definitely want to keep your eye out on. Two of the best supports in the game. Hollow has some of the best rage regeneration in the entire game, and Dolores has one of the best buffs and inspiration inside the entire game as well. So definitely want to keep your hands on Hollow. And kind of like Empowerment, there's Awakening in this game, right? So you get a dupe copy and they get awakened. But in this game, they actually get extra kind of bonuses to their skills as well when you empower them or awaken them, right? So that's pretty cool too. And Epic's getting that extra empowerment and or like skill bonuses, doing additional things. You know how like in Raid, when you ascend a champion, their skill gets a little bit better? That's how Awakenings work, which again, really makes Epics be able to stand toe-to-toe with some legendaries out there. All right, Janquar's pretty decent, but no one really to write home about here. Come on, boost my account. I'm a creator. Give me some Legos. It's a sponsored video, Moonton. All right, here we go. I don't think I even have enough summons right now to get the guaranteed. I'm not sure. I don't think I do. But let's keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. We got a Lucas, we got a Rumnose, Borat, Nasalt. Nothing too exciting. Actually, Narvi up there, the rare, was one of the rares that you can get some utility out of. I mentioned there wasn't that many good ones. Autumn, Narvi, the Poisoners. I'll continue to point them out as we see. Decimus. Hey, maybe there is. Dagna, it's all right. Decimus is really cool because he has like an kind of a built-in unkillable mechanic, right? So if you just need a tank to sit there and take some hits, he's got you covered, right? In this game, there's 5 classes of champion or hero in this game, right? There's the fighters, the ground units that do DPS generally. Some of them are kind of tanky too. There's the tanks, the defenders, so your big tanks, meat shields, right? There's the mages, who do magic damage. There's the marksmen, who do kind of like piercer or physical damage. And there's healers. So, you know, every single hero in the game is going to fall into one of those categories. All right, let's keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Come on. So in the beginning, you kind of want to try to build a balanced team of at least one of those kind of archetypes, right? You get Wrath after, I think, 14 days. He's very good. You get Mari after 3 days free. Very, very, very good. Probably a top 20, arguably a top 20 champion in the entire game. Let's keep it going. But I gotta say, pretty underwhelming here. Pretty underwhelming in terms of these summons. Come on. Come on, Mouton. All right, Cuke. How could I forget the dude's name? Cuke. Cuke is actually really solid. They did make some big changes to Poison in this game, but he's still really solid, one of the best Poisoners out there, and he's a rare. So again, I wanted to point out the rares as we come across them. And oh my goodness, where are we right now? 130 out of 250. We get a little ways to go, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we are back, and I should show you the Black Blade Chronicles. They have a whole daily fortune, a story mode, the whole shebang, where we can fish if we want to as well. These are all correlated to the new Samurai events in the game, and that's kind of how the game rolls right now, where we get like a ton of different offerings associated with each of these updates. Anyway, back to it here, guys. We've got the limited time Kagiri, excuse me. Yeah, I'm just as bad as pronunciating, pronunciating, sure, names here in this game as I am in Raid. Mariel, Imani, decent Infernal DPS, decent Defender here. Not my faves, but not awful at all. All right, all right, all right. Let's keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Bunch of blues, bunch of rares. We hate it. Cutter, Sorzis, Autumn. Autumn, pretty good support. Voltus, you kind of start out with him. He's okay, but you're gonna, in my opinion, you're gonna outgrow him. So, but you get him early on, and decent like mage DPS for you. Worth building, but I wouldn't throw like all my best stuff into him. We get Daemon, we get Lightlock. Daemon's not that bad. Lightlock, he got a nerf kind of, or a rework, or a bug fix, and I don't like him that much since then. Some people still are a fan, though. Kind of a healer with a little bit of damage, too. We get Autumn, Alucas. Alucas is another guy who's one of those rares. I said like a few little goblins, right? All right, here we go. A bunch of blues again. Gee whiz. Narvi, Hayden, Camille, Gonkba. Nah, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Oh, my goodness. Okay, it's not a... Okay, there we go. A legendary. Finally, guys. Finally. All right, give me something good. How about a really good Lego to share with the people? Here we go. Who we got? Ooh, King... Wait. No. I didn't even realize you could pull King Hars. Is this King... No. Okay. It looks like King Hars to me. But I didn't even realize you could pull him from a normal shard. Thought he was Ancients only. He's looking good. The King of Frost. He's a lord. King Hars. I didn't even know you could get King Hars from this type of summon. So I am thrilled. I wonder what the chances are. The odds are to get this dude. Sorry for like the awkward silence there, but I'm like, wait a second. Because sometimes on the cutscenes, you'll like see one hero, one champion, and then another one will come in and like they'll engage with them in the cutscenes. That's how I was kind of holding there. But he's a lord. So lords in this game, think of them kind of like as in Raid, kind of the new faction lords or whatever they are, the Unity lords, similar to that, where they give a benefit to everybody. But some of them, King Hars, for example, are a lot more powerful than they are in Raid, because his ability, these shields that he auto casts, they happen even when he's not in play. So you don't even have to play him in the battlefield, right? And they're going to just, you know, it's kind of, picture it kind of like more of like a card game, right? It's not a card game, but it's kind of more of a tower defense game. You can check out my beginner's guide. I uploaded it a couple weeks ago. But anyway, his shield is going to go on everyone periodically, even if they're not part of his faction too, Northerner, right? So really, really cool there. I didn't even realize we could get him. Let me look at the summoning details. So King Hars is a 0.04% on the drop rate. No wonder I didn't know. Well, that's crazy. What are the odds? Well, we know what the odds are. Okay, cool. Let's keep it going, keep it going. We got another legendary on the way, guys. Oh, maybe two? Another one. Now we're talking, making you guys wait for it. All right, we get Vortex. Vortex, one of the best healers in the game. Okay, he's an epic. Oh, wait. I'm not at 200 and whatever yet. So we already watched the cutscene, but here it is, Kagiri, and I think it was before the 250 summons as well. So the talent is this is kind of like, it's not a passive, it's just an innate ability that, in addition to everything else that the hero will do in the game, right? Can launch a sweeping strike that goes in there and does AoE damage at the farthest enemy within range every 40 seconds. And it keeps going and going and going. It inflicts bleed, it ignores defense, all this awesome stuff. I heard this guy's really good at Guild Boss number 2 in the game as well. You can kind of see a little animation in the background there. Looks really cool. There's videos already on this hero if you guys are curious as well. Really excited to get my hands, and man, the look is so cool. I think it's a he. Yeah, right? All right, but where are we at in the summons here? Oh, well, I guess we don't know. No, we were definitely not all the way there. So, hey, we got the 15x chance. We got him, I think, a little bit early there. That's awesome. But let's keep it going here, guys. I do have a couple. We have 2x over here, so we should switch banners. In this game, you want to switch banners. Like, this is a 15x banner, but there's no 2x, right? Over here, we get 2x and a 15x on different heroes. We get, ooh, the new Zarsis. Ooh, what a look. What a crazy cultist this hero is. Oh, man. And then we have Lucius as well. All very good. Razak is not bad at all, but probably my least favorite of the three. Let's see what we can get here. I don't have any legendary summons at all. Womp womp. Let's see if we can get lucky. Let's just see. Let's just see before we end the video. Oh, we did. Oh, man. Oh, man, they were making us wait for it. Right off the bat. Come on. Come on. Hex. Hex. Okay, so Hex, I would prefer over all of those heroes that we just spoke about. One of my favorite and most powerful marksmen inside the entire game. Thrilled with this summon. Thrilled with it. All right. Let's just see him. Let's just see him here. Look at him. He looks like somebody else you might recognize from a different IP. Really cool looking hero. There he is. Hex. So Hex is one of the most powerful legendaries, most powerful heroes inside the entire game, bar none. He hits like an absolute truck. The only knock on him, and it's a small knock, is there's a little bit of RNG because he basically pulls these cards as he goes. And all of his abilities that he could pull are great, but just there's RNG in terms of which one he's going to, you know, pull and which spell or whatever attack he's going to cast, right? Anyway, here we go. Really excited about that one though, guys. Not gonna lie, more than anything else in this video, that was awesome. All right, I already have him, by the way, but I have him awakened, and that might be Awakened 3. Really want to get that guy eventually to Awaken 4. Greed, you actually get Greed for free as well. I want to say after 30 days, I believe. He was kind of a late addition to the login program or the loyalty program. He's actually a really good DPS mage, right? He's DPS, and he also brings slow, so he's good at control. It's a 75% slow. So really solid. I think he's worth investing in. He is expensive though at a 25 cost, but I absolutely think he's worth investing in for anybody who eventually gets him. Guys, we were going to end it there. I'm thrilled. Thank you, Moonton, again for sponsoring this video, guys, and thank you for watching all the way till the end. Go ahead and download now using my link in the description below in the pinned comment of this video, and check out my YouTube channel while you're at it, or those other wonderful content creators that I shouted out throughout this video. Thank you for watching till the end, and as always, take care, guys.